still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They try to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming, the world hopes she...
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And front and center is McCole Hardman. He rises when it matters most as he comes in third in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Chiefs and the Buccaneers under the lights on Sunday night.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a... The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback. A man who grew up right here in Kansas City at Center High School. It's Rashad White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. They keep it on the ground. White again. And it worked his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards there on the carry. Now they're up to a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Leonard. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. On play action, they'll throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. George Karlaftis has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Leonard. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 116 yards, and a trip to the end zone.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there. But they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to be complete. His defensive
about it. You can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's got it. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now there's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And they'll make the score 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. They give to White on the option. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. throw here. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They may have stopped them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Bucs are back within a score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Take it in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And out come the Chiefs now.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And it's now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's kept up by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Going to look at receiver Chris Godwin as this offense returns for their next drive. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so they'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Airing this one out for Evans. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Hardman on the return.
Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some of the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, with something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
On 2nd and a couple, Mahomes nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
Holding offense.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Juju Smith-Schuster
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Beavis on to attempt the point after.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. That time a 6-play drive.
And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up. They get one here in the passing game.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Leonard. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of playing him out defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Defense blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. There's McCole Hardman as he brings this offense onto the field yet again. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfections in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Mahomes. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for KC, and even 40 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape of him. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Nevis knocks this one through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll go up the middle with Wright. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Wow. That ball was not full. Then a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. The #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Nevis is up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this, let's just say it's been unusual.
And this is going to be intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. A third quarter action from Kansas City. Second down and 10. Read option. This is Wright.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We're back now in KC. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The offense on third down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. He finds his man, complete. It's Leonard.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Here's White.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of 9 there, and it puts him in better shape here for 2nd and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go down as a loss of 5. And it brings up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a 1st down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. For a lot of people, MVP award means the quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
The stop made defensively by Mike Edwards.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No. What a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Kansas City, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers.